Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and today we're going to have a PSA about NFTs. Now in this week alone, we've gotten a whole bunch of interesting statements from a whole bunch of interesting gaming companies, Electronic Arts, Square Enix, Ubisoft. Ladies and gentlemen, these are sort of the horsemen of the apocalypse in the gaming world. If these people want to mess around with NFTs, oh, it's a bad time. Now ladies and gentlemen, I'm a fervent supporter back in the day of like cryptos and even NFTs. I think the technology is cool. I think Web3 is the future. This is the future. Unfortunately, things like NFTs, while they have a really cool concept for things like actual digital ownership, actual public record being placed on the blockchain that any company cannot take away from you. Imagine buying a PlayStation game that isn't tied necessarily to the PlayStation servers. You will always own a digital license that once verified against the blockchain will never get the game taken away from you, let's say even if your PlayStation account gets banned. It's kind of like owning a physical disc except in a digital format that cannot be taken away once issued, allowing you to sell that digital token back and forth, kind of like used games. You understand? There's a good positive section to the NFT world. Unfortunately, there's been a bunch of idiots out there in the world that have basically ruined it by selling JPEGs at incredibly marked up prices. You will never convince me that a fucking CryptoPunk is actually worth anything. It's a goddamn JPEG. Don't come at me with, but Muda, I can place it in a virtual mansion. I'll buy a real mansion. How about that, okay? I'm not going to sit around second lifing my entire real world, okay? I get the metaverse sounds cool and all, right? Listen, I've joined the club. I put the headset on and oh damn, Mark's got a donger. Yeah, I've seen the world. I've seen the future. We all want to Blade Runner this shit. I get it. I understand. The real world sucks. Let's escape into a fantasy world. I get it. I understand. But ladies and gentlemen, a bunch of companies have jumped through. Yesterday, we talked about Discord malware, okay? In fact, Discord malware that hasn't really even gotten rectified because as I made that video, new developments have popped up with the company involved in basically running a bunch of script kiddie-esque scams on their actual users. But Discord's more interested in things like NFTs. Here's Discord CEO posting probably nothing, showing Discord integrating with the Ethereum network by using MetaMask and various wallet accounts. If you don't know MetaMask, it's sort of the de facto wallet for anything Ethereum related or anything on the smart contract side of the blockchain. Who's calling me? Oh, they're sending a hitman. It's actually my mom. Mama, guess here? Brown people and goddamn WhatsApp, dude. I don't have it, alright? Stop, Mom. But ladies and gentlemen, but if you look up over here, ladies and gentlemen, Discord's been partnering with a few people who want to imagine a place, guys, built for gamers. Oh, disgusting. Home to everyone playing the great online game. What does that even mean? Has 150 million MAUs, generates $130 million in revenue, is a Web3 sleeper. And then they said, Discord, imagine a place. And of course, this is a long post that you can read, but if you just Control F NFT, yeah, they'll mention it a few times throughout this entire scenario. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Discord's bot ecosystem extends into crypto. In a recent piece on DAOs, the generalist outlined a few integrations that have caught on with Web3 world. In particular, products like Collabland, which allows holder of unique tokens or NFTs to access private channels. This is kind of cool, okay? This is where we tie back into the beginning of the video, like NFTs have an actual use case. Unfortunately, the actual world of crappy art world, the pixel art community has kind of ruined the image in front of everyone, okay? And NFTs, because of how they're designed and their ecological impact, sort of get a lot of scrutiny. But then again, guys, even if we look at the entire banking system as a whole, none of it's necessarily environmentally friendly. And of course, with newer systems like proof of stake, there's a way that NFTs can be useful and not harm the environment as well. Ladies and gentlemen, NFTs are not evil. The technology is rather interesting. Unfortunately, it's been hijacked by a bunch of scumlords that have absolutely ruined its perception in front of the general public. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the gaming world is not new to NFTs, okay? They've kind of done a little bit of trials. Square Enix was the first sort of mega corporation to jump into the magical world of NFTs and video gaming. This is a Japanese page regarding a certain small-known brand known as, believe it or not, the Million Arthur brand, okay? If you don't know about this, I don't know about it either. It's a mobile game, and it's got a bunch of branding to it. But quickly translating the page, you'll find out NFT. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the background and hologram of the stickers. Yes, these are NFT stickers. You can't stick NFTs anywhere, okay? Get out of here. Are slightly different one by one. Slightly. And you can get one NFT digital sticker just for you in the world. The issue ID of all stickers will be attached. So basically, they have a bunch of these seals that are printed out, NFT-wise. They basically minted a bunch of them, and they're slightly different between each other. And as long as you have the NFT, you own the digital ownership of that specific seal, okay? Again, I don't really see the fucking value in this, but different strokes for different folks, right? NFT digital seal is an irreplaceable item token digital asset. They can be distributed, sold on the NFT market of Line BitMax wallet. So that's the blockchain that they're going with. That's the wallet service that they're using for the NFTs in question, which is a rather interesting point because the way that a lot of these companies are going to be tackling NFTs in the future will rely on different blockchains. The idea is when you buy a digital asset in the game, it's not tied to the actual service. It's actually tied to you. So you can buy those cards and sell them back and forth. Like real life Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, NFTs and gaming, that's the future they want to take us to. God help us. And if you look at the blockchain that Square Enix was using, they're the ones that supplement with proof of stake and everything. So they're trying to get with speed, safety, and again, the least amount of ecological impact that they can kind of find. What's interesting is that it seems like it's a blockchain service that allows each and every developer to implement their own like mini blockchain in a way. It's really weird, okay? It's really out there. And ladies and gentlemen, following up with the Square Enix financial results briefing session, I know, exciting as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, they mentioned over here, because of the Million Arthur NFT digital collection, this proof of concept was successful, and they want to keep pushing this over and over. Its phase is over. We'll transition to full commercialization phase, and God help us what this will mean for the next of the world. And here they mentioned their robust entry into blockchain games. So how games are played, multiplayer, casual games are flourishing. And when they mention casual games, I 100% can imagine that they're talking about the mobile free-to-play gacha shit, where instead of like unboxing new summoners or whatever nonsense that they want, you'll be unboxing NFTs that you can hopefully buy and sell within the blockchain. And Square Enix will make a juicy cut on all of the transactional fees that'll take. Imagine the Diablo 3 real-world auction house, but imagine that for everyone else. The Real Money Auction House is back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's alive and well. It's interactive because it's a video game, and it's community building. Oh, what bullshit we're feeling. Technological advances, spread of NFTs, token economies, take hold and expand. Hodl, baby! You might get rich off Final Fantasy coin. Cross-border and cross-platform. What do you mean by cross-border? What are you just gonna like transact money back and forth? That sounds like a legal issue waiting to happen. But then again, if anyone can handle it, it's mega corporation lawyers against the government, right? This is an example of beautiful NFTs that you can imagine. This is Million Arthur on Steam for like $53. It's a fighting game, but this is like what you expect to get, okay? These are going to be the NFTs you'll see down the road. I'm pretty sure these purples are going to be like sort of the cheap ones, and these red ones, which I assume are the epics, are going to be like crazy expensive NFTs. They're probably going to mint these in limited numbers, but they're going to be selling for like hundreds, if not thousands of dollars within the community sphere. And again, Square Enix is probably going to make a juicy transactional fee off all of those like sales. That's going to be something I'm interested in. That's probably where the real business is, because it's not in the selling these cards, it's the transactional fees and the volume being traded. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, Ubisoft themselves want to be one of the key players, again, God help us, in blockchain gaming. Now, remember what I said earlier, this is mostly going to be relegated to a lot of games where you're unboxing shit all the time. So instead of getting Rainbow Six Siege elite skins in video games, now you'll get the elite skins credited to the blockchain most likely. Again, this is just speculation. This is how I perceive it to be. And you can buy and sell those crazy elite skins between users. Now, the interesting thing is those NFTs will have an actual purpose. Unlocking a specialized NFT elite skin will allow me to use that in the Rainbow Six Siege video game if that's how they implement it. However, the difference is if I want to sell that to my friend for like thousands of dollars because of how rare it might be, that's something that I can do. And again, I don't doubt that Ubisoft's going to make a transactional fee off of those changes as well. Again, that's where most of the money is. But at least compared to shitty CryptoPunks, this has an actual use case in at least a video game that people may really be into, like me. Then you also have EA, which, ladies and gentlemen, if EA is on NFTs, you know 1,000,000% these scumbags are there just for the FIFA Ultimate Team. Any of their sports games now are basically just glorified gambling simulators. Hey guys, wanna unpack some cards? Wanna get messy? Wanna get epic messy? Wanna get legendary? That's pretty much the EA Sports games in general. So imagine Ultimate Team, but on crack this time. Yes, now you'll be able to unbox what I think are going to be NFTs of Ultimate Team character card packs, and you can imagine how much those will actually sell for. Ultimate Team is literally the thing that probably gives EA the biggest chunk of cash coming in. It ain't Battlefield, it ain't anything else they make, it sure as hell isn't single player. It's all the people unboxing FIFA card packs. You can have the worst reviews on any sports games, but it has the most buyers, and all those buyers always drip feed a chunk of their life savings into unboxing the Ultimate Team. So you can imagine how this is going to happen going forward. So ladies and gentlemen, do I trust any of these gaming companies with NFT technology? Absolutely not. To me, NFT technology should have been like Linux, okay? When you look at open source technology versus rapid commercialization, you can really start to see the different forks in the road. When you look at Linux, the reason I use it is because not only is it open source, but you have millions of people collaborating to make this technology better. And not only make it better, but make it an open standard that everyone can jump on into without much modification. In that case, because of Linux's almost anti-commercialization, its use case and its actual ability to mold itself into any high-level infrastructure is absolutely glorious. Unfortunately, with NFTs, we've seen a technology get absolutely abused by rapid commercialization, whether it's by people selling crappy JPEGs or by these companies most likely using it to sell crappy JPEGs. However, those crappy JPEGs can be used in a random game or two is going to be the thing that I think really puts NFTs into the worst case scenario for the average user in general. NFTs are not bad products, okay? They're not evil by nature. Unfortunately, they're used by people that only care about making a few bucks here and there, at the cost of basically ruining the technology of the future going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar. This has been me being preachy. That being said, I got a deep web video to work on. This is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. I am out.